First of all, how are we feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I just did a little number and I got applauded, and that's all I ever need, really.
Honestly, there was so much applause. I was just, the energy in the room. And first of all, the energy you bring to the stage as well is phenomenal, I must say.
Thanks, honey. I demanded it today. Yeah. I felt like I didn't get enough applause, and I demanded more energy. Yeah. They gave it to me. Yeah. You guys gave it to me, so I was very happy.
Yeah, no, definitely. And that's for me. I can relate. I love just seeing big characters, big energy, people that when you walk into a room, heads turn. You know what I mean? You know.
I suppose that's a good thing for being on stage. But when you're like 14, I've sort of grown into turning heads and that being a positive.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll talk about the show. What can we, the audience, expect from the show?
It's camp, it's filthy. I'm looking down the thing now. It's camp, it's filthy, it's actually really heartfelt. The music's really good.
Yeah.
I think it's already a draw for me that it's like a parody of The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
But I think beyond that, even if it wasn't connected to that film, it's great music, great jokes, really well written, really queer, really camp, filthy and joyous. Yeah. And I'd defy anyone not to have a good time. I really would.
Oh, excellent. And how's the rehearsal process been for you?
It's been so good. I think I've never felt more gorgeous, to be honest.
Yeah.
I know that's sort of not what the point of rehearsals is, but the director, Robin Grant, is just like bigging me up so much, really. And I just feel like that's why I enjoy doing the role so much, because I get to feel like in my most powerful and in my most like sort of glamorous self, which is just great.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm talking about glamorous. Ursula, let's talk about her. She's a queer icon, just a big character, multi-layered, which I think you embody really well. What is representation to you within the theatre space? Do you feel like it's important? Like, how important is it to you?
I suppose it's always important to see, for everyone of any demographic, to see themselves represented on stage, because it shows you that you can do it and it shows you that you're seen, and it sort of gives you role models to model yourself off. However, that aside, obviously it's really important, but that aside, my utopia is that eventually I'm just seen as like a leading lady that sort of transcends whatever I am, and I'm just sort of seen as a human that's good at singing.
Yeah,
that's my sort of goal.
Yeah, well, you are a human that's good at singing.
Thanks.
And secondly, what does theatre mean to you?
Oh, theatre means everything to me. Often when you're making a piece of theatre, people say it's not open heart surgery, and I understand what they mean. It isn't that deep. However, for me, it sort of got me through really hard times, and I used to make these little CDs when I was like 14, 15 on my computer, and then I'd listen to them on my Walkman every night, and it got me through sort of being in a place and a school that I didn't really, it's not that I didn't love it, it's that I didn't really fit in, and they didn't really love me, really. And I really think like theatre and being able to go to the theatre, there was this really cool scheme called the 16 to 25 theatre scheme. It was like a government scheme where you got to go to theatre for free.
Oh, wow.
So I got to watch loads of stuff at the RSC, loads of stuff at the Birmingham Hippodrome, the Alex for free, and it really just kept me going. So to me, theatre's everything, because it kept me going at a really hard time, to be honest.
Yeah, oh, that's great. Now, honestly, I can relate to that in terms of there's always something within theatre, like whether it's the music, whether it's the shows, whether it's the stories that just grab you. You know what I mean? It just grabs you.
And it's escapism. And that's what we all, well, maybe talking for myself, but I feel like everyone needs a bit of escapism, just for an hour or two.
No, definitely.
That's why it's great.
Especially in the world we've got at the minute. Just going to the theatre, sitting down and just being immersed into whatever world, whatever story they're putting onto that stage.
Definitely, and there's something about, at the moment, there seems to be this idea that trans people aren't thriving, and I think what really is great about this show and other shows, so like this show, we've got me, trans woman in the lead. In the West End at the minute, we've got Mason Alexander Park in Oh Mary, and Kate O'Donnell in Oh Mary, another trans person. We've got in like April, there's like a play coming to the Arcola with like a trans girl in it that I know. There's like a trans girl doing Midsummer Night's Dream, I think, called Mary Malone, and I feel like what the press would have you believe is that trans people aren't thriving, and sort of in my sphere and in my life, I think we're all doing really well. And it's just nice to have another show in the West End with trans people at the forefront that isn't actually about being trans, and that is really brilliant for me.
100%. Round of applause for the Trailblazers.
Exactly, darling. But most of all, I just need compliments. That's all I need. Compliments, validation, take me out on a date, buy me things, you know, that's sort of my thing,
And what can we expect to see from you in the next year?
I'm writing a show about Divine, the drag queen, called A Divine Comedy. I've also written a TV pilot. I'm auditioning for like TV stuff at the minute, and I'll just continue doing. I'm writing a one-woman show as well. I do stand-up, so I'm going to go more into that. And then the world is my oyster.
I love that. I love that.
Reference for you there.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, and honestly, good luck with it all, and I hope you have a good day.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.